Where I see actually some of the greatest growth in science journalism is in the field of neuroscience. This is something that was not being covered in great depth just a few years ago, but has really seen phenomenal growth in the last few years. I would add to that it's actually, this is owing to some of the rapid growth, one of the most problematic areas of science journalism. There's a fascination with how the mind works because it has, in a sense, become the new window into the soul, where the self used to reside in our hearts, it now resides in our minds. And so people turn to neuroscience looking for very profound answers to very profound questions about who we are, what we feel, what makes us tick. And while neuroscience is making a lot of progress in unveiling mysteries of the brain, it can't really provide these answers yet. And you see journalists tending to try to draw more out of the science than it really has to offer, and that can be a problem. And I would expect to see continued growth in this area, again, because it's so personal. This differs from something like synthetic biology, because synthetic biology is still viewed as something very abstract. People aren't sure how it relates to their daily lives, where obviously any research on the brain and the mind has a very clear connection to human activity.